Good morning, everybody. This is John Seville from Acorn Wealth Corporation, and here's a quick update for your executive summary. Last night in our executive summary, we talked about two potential short trades for the market today on Micron, MU. Currently, that is trading before market up at the $32 area. So looking for that to just rally a little bit up into that head and shoulders resistance here for a potential trading opportunity. So here you go. There's that head and shoulders line. I'm just going to correct that to the correct angle. I was messing around with my vectors. There you go. So there's the head and shoulders line. You can see the head and shoulders neckline there. In pre-market trading, we're up to 32.05 currently. So just a little further pop up into this area. You can see will give us a nice entry point. The 20-day, 100-day moving average, sorry, at 32.88. So looking for kind of 32.50, 32.45, and then a drop down to this 29. But anywhere in this area showing weakness could be a decent 10% drop to that 29 area. So Micron looking so good so far in before pre-market trading. American Express, also the other one from our short list in last night's executive summary, also looking good so far in pre-market trading. We talked about in trading room last night and in last night's executive summary wanting to kind of tag look for a rally back up so that we're not chasing the short too much on AXP, and this one has now had a relatively decent rally in pre-market trading. I'll just show you that here in a second. Yeah, we can bring that over here. Let's just bring up Interactive Brokers. We can go and have a look at AXP in pre-market. You can see we're up to 88.37. So it's just kind of milling around that area. And but of course, if we look at the way the overall market's moving, you actually see that we've got a decent recovery bounce from the S&P 500. We're up 0.83% on the futures at the moment, ahead of the open. So we could see again a recovery, a dead cat bounce, like we've been speaking about off that Fibonacci level, which may give an option to play some very short-term long day trades. And I really do mean short-term. I won't be looking to hold very long, but my favorite one on that list would be ATEN, ATEN, which I do have an open order in for. Now I'm going to be watching this intraday. My current order is at 439 to try and pick this up at a bit of a pullback, and I'm looking for a pullback to that 9-day moving average, which is at 439. So I might actually raise that just a little bit to 441. I don't want to nickel myself out of a trade. But you can see this is pulled back and touched the moving average on most of this rally. So, with the decent recent decline in the market and the weakness we've seen across all of the sectors, this one's been very resilient and has had an extremely good accumulation in the money flow indicator. So something could be building here, and this is one of those kind of fallen angel recovery stories where it's been building that base for a while and could quite easily have a pop up and do something exciting. And you've seen stocks like this do this, pop up to $6 and so forth. A stock that I was following the other day, which did almost exactly the same, which I found on my scan on January 6th, was El Pollo Loco Holdings, and you can see kind of a similar story. This one gapping up 7.96% yesterday. So it's kind of a similar story, looking for that recovery stock. So this one is one I'm looking to trade long today, and American Express and Micron, two on my shortlist. So I hope that helps. And this is John Seville. We'll see you in the next executive summary.